Hi, my name's Rob, and in this video, just want to give you some tips about practicing and some realistic goals that I think are good to set. So the first thing you need to do when you're going to practice is decide what your goals are in general. What are you trying to accomplish? Are you trying to be an amateur where you just play in your bedroom? Are you trying to get out, maybe jam a little bit, play on the weekend? Or are you striving to maybe go to music school and become a professional musician? Now remember, whatever time you put into the guitar is what you're going to get back out of it. And remember that if there's something wrong on the instrument, it's probably not the instrument's fault, but it's your fault. So the only thing that you're going to get out of it is the time that you've put in. So if you practice for a half an hour twice a week, expect that kind of results back. So I think curbing your expectations is reasonable here. Remember that the best musicians in the world don't practice very small. They practice a lot, and they practice a ton, and they strive to refine their craft. In other words, when Jimi Hendrix first started playing, he wasn't incredible. Same thing for anyone in anything really that they do, whether it's John Coltrane or Jerry Rice on the football field or Michael Jordan on the basketball court. It takes time and it takes persistence. Talent only goes so far. It's really all about work ethic. Now, as far as when you're going to practice, the very first thing I would recommend you do is tune your guitar. I know I got in the habit because I had a guitar with a locking nut in college where I just stopped tuning it, and I made a joke one day to my teacher John Finn, and he brought up the point that I really need to be making sure my guitar is in tune, and we double checked it, and sure enough, third string was sharp, the second string was flat, and your ear is going to get conditioned to that, and that becomes problematic when you're working on bending and you're really starting to almost train yourself wrong. So make sure you tune your guitar when you first pick it up. The next thing I would recommend is writing down a consolidated list of maybe 2 or 3 things to focus on. I would recommend them being boring, maybe note names, maybe basic technique, maybe a little bit of metronome. What you want to do is every time you pick up your guitar, run through that list real quick. And then over time, you'll improve, and then that'll be your foundation to build upon. So making them something very basic, like your ability rhythmically, or maybe your ability just to make the guitar sound good, and focusing on your fretting or maybe your picking is a good thing to have at that kind of point. Maybe spend 10 minutes on it and then move on something else and do something quote-unquote fun. Playing music should be fun, so maybe noodle around on the guitar, learn a song on YouTube, play through a song that you've already know and love. But I think having a dedicated list of things that you go back to is a really, really good idea. The next thing is, take stock. After a little while, you can't take stock after a week. It's got to be a couple months. Maybe after 3 months, try to decide if your practice routine is working or if it's not working, and then make adjustments from there. Or maybe you've been working on fingerstyle guitar playing for the last 3 months, and you'd like to work on metal guitar, or whatever it is. Mix it up, try to have fun with it. So those are some tips for a practice routine and helping you get the most out of every time you pick up the guitar. If you like this video, please hit subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye.